but this time in an ambulance match at the next pay-per-view, WWE Payback. Now, moving on from John Cena, Paul Heyman revealed his newest client being Curtis Axel, who, Curtis Axel, if you think about it, was Michael McGillicuddy for a short time in WWE. Triple H, one more commercial break, and I'll be right back to continue with that. Welcome back. I was just saying goodbye to my cousin because he was leaving. Anyways, let's continue with this. Now, as I was saying, Curtis Axel was Michael McGillicuddy for a short time. And then Triple H challenged Axel to a match in which he was not medically cleared to compete in. Backstage, what you didn't see unless you had the WWE app, most likely. Don't know, because I don't have the WWE app. But if you had it, most likely I think they showed where the doctors were consulting with Triple H, stating that he could not compete because he's not medically cleared to compete after the night before when he was slammed in the head with the sledgehammer. So that was an extreme match with Brock Lesnar the night before, and he was not competing. He was not allowed to compete that night on Raw against Curtis Axel. But he ended up going anyway against his doctor's will, went out, tried to compete. He wrestled the match, but suffered a concussion, leading to Curtis Axel picking up the victory via knockout. Now, on the May 24th, 2013 edition of SmackDown, this past Friday, Kingston would invoke his rematch clause for the United States Championship against Ambrose, but he won via disqualification with Roman Rollins and Reigns interfering. Sheamus and Orton would save Kingston, setting a six-man tag team match between The Shield and Orton and Sheamus, and between The Shield and Orton, Sheamus, and Kingston. But The Shield would emerge victorious. So basically on SmackDown was another match happening after Kingston's match involving a six-man tag team match. And The Shield would emerge victorious in that match on SmackDown. Although Dolph Ziggler was absent on Extreme Rules due to recovering from his concussion, Alberto Del Rio would be defeated by Ziggler's bodyguard, Big E Langston, in a singles match on the next night after Extreme Rules on Raw. But Del Rio would defeat him in a singles match 2 days later on WWE Main Event. Now, what are your guys' thoughts on Extreme Rules? I thought it was a basic, great pay-per-view that kicked off right after WrestleMania 29. Speaking of WrestleMania 29, I will host another show next, speaking about WrestleMania 29. So, right before I end the show, I want to say this pay-per-view, if I had to grade it out of 10 points, 1 through 10, I would say it was about a good 7, maybe a 6, maybe a 7, if I had to choose on a Richter scale on scaling how great this pay-per-view was. A 6, maybe a 7 out of 10. 10 being the greatest. But that's just my opinion. Alright guys, I gotta go now. Hope to do another episode really soon. Today is actually my last day in Maryland doing this radio show. So, I hope to be doing this again sometime in the near future, but I don't know at this point. Just stay on my Facebook page at facebook.com/James Balash, BALASH.50. Again, that is facebook.com/James Balash.50. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the WWE show entitled Extreme Rules 2013 Review. Good night, everyone. And enjoy Axis Unknowns, the Order of the Black, taking you off the show. In fact, I may do one now, or I may do one in a couple of minutes. Just stay tuned on my Facebook page to know when the next episode is.